We remembered last year a lessons of history. We remembered last year that appeasement of dictatorship unfortunately cannot give us peace. It gives only war, struggle, and suffering. We also remembered last year that neither doctrine of Monroe, neither the American isolationism, neither the oceans protected United States from deep scars that Pearl Harbor left in the previous century. But today, I'm not here to talk about the past. Today, I want to talk about the present. Nothing personal, just straight numbers. According to United Nations official statistics, the 2025 unfortunately became deadliest year of Russian war against Ukraine. We have seen 30% increase in civilian casualties, including injuries and kills. We have seen devastating destructions of Ukrainian civilian infrastructure, energy, heating systems. My father, right now in Kiev, sitting in a freezing cold at his home, in his apartments, refusing to leave his hometown, for which he joined the armed forces of Ukraine. The other unfortunate statistics is the drone strikes. In 2024, it was approximately at least 11,000 of strikes. 2025, we have reached devastating 44,000 airstrikes and drone attacks. It's basically quadrupled. The same we see recently in the United States Congress. There was pretty loud hearings dedicated for the religious persecutions Russian forces on the occupied territories of Ukraine, especially of those Protestant religious groups such as Evangelistic Church, Baptist, and others who are treated by Russians as foreign agents, who are treated by Russians as spies. Because for Russia, church is the weapon. And now I'm going to tell you really uncomfortable information that nobody talks about. Really uncomfortable information. For the first year in the history of this war, United States import from Russia has raised 27%. Billions and billions of dollars went to Russian economy, and we know how Russia is using that money. Nothing personal, just business. Nothing personal, just values. The score is on the scoreboard, as we say in Ukraine. So I have one question. Do we try to build a peace through strength, or we are trying to build a peace through strength for Russia? I'm here not to express my anger. I'm actually here to express my hope and to express my clarity. Clarity about the next step. Next step that is clear for anybody who tracking what's happening in the last year. And this clarity is in one fact. The only win that we achieved collectively is the prisoners of war exchange in the last spring of the previous year. This is unprecedented 70% increase in prisoners of war exchange, which led to more than 2,300 veterans and civilians getting back from captivity in Russia. Let's make a round of applause for those heroes that got back home. Finally, got back home. This fact should be credited to the efforts of Turkey, President Zelensky, President Trump, all the politicians who worked on this. But I want to emphasize some people who are overlooked and this Senator Blumenthal and Senator Graham. Do you know why I'm mentioning these names? Because in April of the last year, right before those peace talks and right before those exchanges, one thing happened that pushed Russia to the edge, that pushed Russia to start the negotiations, that pushed Russia to come to the table and discuss the exchanges of those prisoners of war. The initiative by Senator Graham and Senator Blumenthal called Sanction Russia Act. In 2 weeks after this act was introduced bipartisanly in the Congress, Russia came to the negotiating table. And we got that only achievement we have for 2025. Devastating to 2025. So now, when we look at the past and when we're looking at the present, we have clear understanding what does work and what doesn't work. So I call to all of you, call your congressmen, go to your districts and tell them to support the Sanctioning Russia Act. This is a clear step to peace through strength. Glory to Ukraine. God bless America. Glory to Jesus Christ.